Natural Living is taking you to the prestigious Marlin Grill restaurant located at Baytown Wharf Village in Sandestin, Florida, where Chef Marty Hanley will be creating some exciting recipes featuring California dried plums. This tasty, nutritious and convenient portable snack is also an amazing mouth-watering addition to meals. Dried plums are widely used to enhance the flavor and texture in everything from elegant hors d'oeuvres to scrumptious salads to delectable entrees and even decadent desserts. Dried plums are perfect for the pantry. Keep them close at hand to dress up any meal. Dried plums can also be your ticket to better health. They're packed with important vitamins and minerals, including potassium, iron, vitamin A, and vitamin B6 to help you stay healthy, balanced, and energized. Dried plums are a great source of dietary fiber, including soluble fiber, which means they're good for your heart. Dried plums are also high in antioxidant power, which may help lower the risk of heart disease and certain types of cancer. Not to mention, they're cholesterol, sodium, and fat-free. Let's see what Chef Hanley has cooking for us today.
Thank you for joining us at the Marlin Grill in the Sandestin Baytown Village Wharf. My name is Marty Hanley, I'm the executive chef. Today we're going to prepare a lobster dish for you using California dried plums, tempura coconut lobster. We're going to finish it with a warm salsa. We're going to start off with a little bit of rice, small amount of oil in a hot pan, onions and peppers, about an ounce of each. Saute those briefly until they begin to clear. This is a little fresh corn cut off the cob. This is a Caribbean jerk seasoning. Gives it a nice punch. It's got a little bit of spice to it, some savory herbs. Once you've got all this sauteed together, you'll add your rice. You're going to do 1 cup of rice. Saute that briefly, coat it in oil and lightly toast. We're going to hit it with about 16 ounces of brown beef stock. Once the rice comes to a boil, you want to put it into a 350-degree oven for about 15 to 18 minutes covered. When you remove it from the oven, toss it lightly with a fork. This will help the rice stay nice and fluffy. So we're going to let that come to a boil. We're going to get our salsa started. Again, I use a non-stick pan, a little olive oil. Once the olive oil gets hot, you move in with a little finely diced red onion, green onion, fresh picked thyme, a little dried crushed chipotle chili pepper. We'll saute that. You don't want this to get overcooked, you just want to kind of knock the acidy edge off of the onions. We're going to go in with our California dried plums, some fresh chopped mango, want to get this just barely warm. Don't overcook the mango. Now that our rice is boiling, we're going to hit it with a little salt and peppercorn blend. Same for the salsa. We're going to finish the salsa. A little fresh tomato concasse, brown sugar, some fresh chopped parsley. Now that our rice is boiling thoroughly, cut the heat off, cover, slide that into that 350-degree oven. Turn the salsa down to low. A little squeeze of a nice either clover honey or orange blossom honey. And that's that for the salsa. At this point now we've got the rice going in the oven. The salsa's finished. We're going to tempura coat our lobster tail. We skewer the lobster tail once we remove the shell and split it right down the middle. This helps it to cook evenly. The skewers keep it from curling up uncontrollably where you can't get a nice presentation from the plate. We're going to dip it in the tempura batter. The tempura batter already has the shredded coconut in it. You want to keep the tail pieces out to ensure you can see the lobster. Thoroughly coat them, but not too thick. If it gets too thick, you get more breading flavor than you get flavor from the seafood, and that's not really what we're after. So we're just going to set these down in this hot grease. And those will take about 1.5 to 2 minutes to cook completely through. Now that the lobsters are finished, we're going to take them out of the grease. At home you could lay them into a top of a cardboard box or something like that. Be careful, don't burn yourself. They're extremely hot. So we're going to come to plate. We're going to start off with a little orange marmalade. Let those lobsters cool off a little bit. This is a horseradish mayonnaise. It's equal parts of sour cream, horseradish, and mayonnaise. We've got some freshly grilled golden pineapple. Got a Caribbean jerked rice. When you remove the lobsters, the skewers from the lobsters, you want to be careful to not mishandle them. You'll break the coating off. And they're very hot, so be careful. And now for a little of our salsa with our California dried plums. Off we go. Coconut tempura lobster over grilled golden pineapple, Caribbean jerked rice.
The California dried plum is actually a native of southwest France and was introduced to North American soil in 1856. Today, there are more than 80,000 high-production acres concentrated in the Sacramento, Sonoma, Napa, and San Joaquin valleys. California provides approximately 70% of the world's supply of dried plums. The rich soil and long warm growing season provide ideal growing conditions for this delicious fruit. These orchids produce plums with maximum flavor, ideal fruit size, and fine texture that meet the highest quality control standards in the world. After the plums are harvested and dehydrated, they are shipped to packaging plants where they are inspected and graded for size. Once packaged, the dried plums are sold to consumers and can easily be found at any local supermarket, food, drug, or warehouse store. Make sure to add California dried plums to your next shopping list and start enjoying the benefits of this convenient, healthy, and delicious fruit today. For Chef Hanley's and many more recipes or additional information on California dried plums, please visit www.californiadriedplums.org. That's www.californiadriedplums.org. In Rome,